Okay, I put together this video as a very quick demo on Tinkercad. Today we're going to design a 7/8 inch hole plug. And again, it's just a very quick intro, shows you how easy it is to do this kind of thing in Tinkercad. So we're going to start with a cylinder. And our hole plug, like I said, is going to be 7/8 of an inch. So we're going to make it the top of it a little bit larger. So we're going to do 27 millimeters. And then the base is going to be about 2 millimeters thick. Since this is the only thing that's going to be on touching the build plate, we're going to move our work plane up so we could make it a little easier. The next circle, and then we're also going to do a top-down flat view. Zoom in there. The other thing we can do here is make the sides nice and smooth. All right, next thing we're going to do on our work plane is the next cylinder. Put on there, we'll line it up in a minute. This is going to be just a little bit smaller, 22. If we want to look at it, make it about 6 millimeters tall. Okay. We'll go back to the top and line it up. Select all, line. And I'll make that one smooth also. And we need to make that second one hollow. So we'll do that with this cylinder. Get it up again, make it smooth. Select all and align. Let's take a look at what we got. We can actually shorten that up, but it doesn't really matter because we're going to join them right now. All right. So that's the general shape. So we got that together. We're going to select all now, and we're going to join. All right, so it's starting to look like a hole plug, but we do need a lip on top so that we can make it pop in the hole. So we're going to use this ring. Again, we'll align everything first just to make it easier to see. And we want to move that ring up. Actually, we want to make the ring a little bit bigger. We hit Control and Shift. Make that. Let's make it really big so we can see it. And then what I did was I hid the other piece to make it easier to see that ring, and then we're going to unhide that. Okay, so let's look at where we want it vertically. Now, when we resize this ring, we want to just kind of do it visually. We're going to hold Control or Alt and Shift so that this ring resizes around the center. There we go. Looks like we need to go up a little bit. This triangle here, we'll lift it. And, since we're at a 1 millimeter grid, we're going to go to 0.1 millimeters so we can get a little bit more fine tuning here. Okay, that looks pretty good. We'll join that one just for things easier. Now our work plane is still on the top of this lower disc here. So in order to make this easier to lock into a hole, we're going to make a couple of cuts in it. We do that with a box hole. I'm going to do it over here just to make it a little easier to see. And we'll do about 2mm cuts. I'm going to do Control D to duplicate this one. And then on the duplicate, we're going to rotate that. Shift, select both of these, and we'll combine them. Move them over. You get pretty close, and then use the alignment tool. Now, if we join these together right now, we're going to have a little bit of a cutout in the disk, and we don't necessarily want that. So let's go and pull it up just a little bit. That should work. All right, let's look at what we have here. Let's select and join everything together and see what it looks like. Let's see, zoom out, and we'll get rid of our work plane because we don't need that anymore. Just pop on the bottom. And there is our hole plug, 7/8 inch. Obviously, you can use this for any size hole plug. You can adjust the different parameters like the ridge here and the overall disk side. You can flip it over and do some carve outs or domes on the bottom, but that's the quickest way to get to a hole plug.